Peace, fam. What's good? It's your boy God Science up in here with a new quick video. First off, thank you guys for watching, subscribing, leaving comments. Really appreciate it. Quick video on the two other parts that Shakka Ahmose finally came through and deciphered this and broke down the information that said he was putting up, shooting out, claiming, and I knew that Shakka was gonna come through because he is a scholar. He is about fucking business, and not trying to be, biased, because I always liked Shakka, but I'm gonna be objective. But I do think that he did an excellent job in breaking it down. Especially one of the most important points to me was the demonic, the middle demonic text, and how said he claimed that it was used for trade and commerce, when in reality I think Shakka proved that in the 4th century, BC and on, that the demonic was in a higher state, a higher standard to say, and that it was even used for religious texts. I think he proved that. So and that was one of the most important pieces. The claims that said I think that was his foundation for his whole fucking argument. But I think Shakka brought some information that stood up, you know what I'm saying, and said got to go back to the lab, even though he claims to be ignoring it. But another thing I saw, from watching the boat videos, I like to go and read the comments, because you can really tell the state of the mind of people when you're reading these comments. And I seen that a lot of people was going in on Shakka, claiming that he was a homosexual, talking about his fucking hair. I mean, it was some real fucking nigga childish shit. For one, who gives a shit? I really do not suspect Shakka Ahmose is fucking gay. All right. And that wasn't even the point of the whole fucking, the whole presentation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people are trying to sidetrack from the information, which is an old school tactic, which is the oldest fucking trick in the book. Let's change the attention from the information to picking on someone and calling someone fucking names. And of course, there's a bunch of people that fell for that shit, and they're like, oh yeah, get him, said he, get him. And I'm like, who gives a shit if the man... Now, I know the meaning of the lock, why he wears the lock. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. For one, the reason why I have a lot of respect for brother Shakka Ahmose is that he's who he is. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect someone is not scared to always trying to fit in. There's so many motherfuckers just trying to fit in. They don't want to be themselves. They want to fit in with the crowd. So if their spirit or mind tells them, oh, I want to rock my hair this way to honor the ancestors in my culture, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? That person don't give a shit if anybody else doesn't like it and if they don't fit in. You know what I'm saying? Individuality, is something I always respected people that stand on what they believe, you know what I'm saying, and did their own thing, you know what I'm saying, and not try to follow the fucking crowd. Now, these same people that's picking on his hair and all this shit, I don't see these motherfuckers up in arms calling out these motherfuckers on YouTube with pink, purple hair and all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So a person wants to wear a lock. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of childish for us to even, I think it's kind of gay to even be sitting down watching a presentation and focusing on a man's fucking hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me. Now, I'm not saying you won't see his hairstyle because you're watching the fucking screen. But to all the information go out in one ear and out the other ear because of a man fucking hairstyle, I think it's just a fucking tactic used by SETI to fucking deflate, turn people's attention from the information and start picking on, which is some real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different if we just disagree. But, calling someone gay when you have no fucking proof of it, you know what I'm saying? I just did a video of, I'm not gonna, I like Shakka Ahmose. I respect him. I always did. But I'm not, so I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna try to be objective as possible. The same thing goes with, people calling Seti a drug addict, and he was doing drugs on. Now I personally never seen the man with fucking snorting cocaine or doing any type of drug, so I can't really get on here and say he's a fucking drug addict. Now, if somebody else has more fucking proof than me, fine. But I see this in these videos on this YouTube platform where people are just putting up shit just to get fucking views, just to call somebody's name out. They don't have any fucking proof or anything. They just going by a fucking hunch. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shit is wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are doing it because they think there's no fucking repercussions coming from it. From calling people out their name, threatening their fucking family, threatening to pull up in their home. But I think we're starting to see now the effects of this shit that is spilling out into real life. And like I said, this goes far in the conscious community. We've seen it with shit with Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. We see how social media beef can spill into reality. I mean, in 3D form. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, man, please leave this man fucking hairstyle alone. It doesn't really matter. What matter is, did he bring information to make you second guess what the hell Pharaoh and Seti was talking about? And my opinion is, yes, he fucking did. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Seti and them go back to the lab and bring some more information, I will look at it with an open mind. But as it stands to me, I think Shakka Ahmose represented. He did what I think thought he was gonna do, especially being a student of the great Dr. Ben. And one of the most disturbing thing is, I mean, I think he kind of proved that Seti didn't really even know Dr. Ben like that. But that's a whole nother fucking video. Anyway, like I said, I don't know Shakka Ahmose or these brothers or anything. I just watch them from afar. I've been watching them for years. So I just want to say great job to that brother for coming with some information. And brother, be who you are. Rock your fucking lock. Fuck these niggas. Alright? Y'all stay blessed up out there, man. And safe. Peace.